What's going on, YouTube? This is Special with House of Doll Reborns, and today I'm going to be doing a video that I haven't seen a lot done, but I've had questions and I've seen posts about this topic, but I haven't seen any videos or a lot of discussion done. Today I'm going to be talking about how to take care of reborn hair, mohair, and human hair. And here I have London and AJ, which is Ashton. London has mohair and Ashton has human hair. So they will both be in their hair wash. And what I'll go over is the products that I use to take care of it, in different ways that you can keep your mohair looking clean, and how to avoid, damaging your reborn's hair. So if this video or topic interests you, then stay tuned. Products that I'll be using today is the Johnson & Johnson Extra Conditioning Shampoo for thick and curly hair. It's a conditioner shampoo and it's really good. I'll use this on London's mohair, and I will start using this on AJ's human hair. I'll also be using the L'Oreal Evercurl. This is also a cleansing conditioner and it's really good on a human hair because it doesn't strip the hair and it keeps it nice and soft. And also I'll follow up with the Organix coconut milk conditioner. I will just use a little bit on the human hair, and I may use it on the mohair. Just depends on how it feels after I wash it.
Alright, so I'm just taking out his old bun and I'm prepping his hair now to begin his hair wash. Okay guys, so I'm starting off using cool water. It's best to use cool water or cold water if possible. It's just best for the hair if you do that. Do not use hot water, trust me. And with AJ, I am using the Evercurl by L'Oreal. You can use whatever product suits you best. Just make sure it's not a stripping type of shampoo or clarifying shampoo, trust me. And AJ has kinky curly hair, so I am just finger detangling it as I'm rinsing out the product. And make sure, guys, you do not get water in the eye socket or the nose because mold can grow inside of the head if you improperly wet the head. Just keep that in mind. Okay, so I rinsed out the cleansing conditioner. Now I'm using the Organix coconut milk conditioner and just applying that all through his hair. And I will be using a detangling brush to distribute the product throughout his hair. Okay, so I am now just detangling his hair, and it's totally up to you if you want to use conditioner at this step. You don't have to with him because he has kinky curly hair. I am using conditioner and just combing his hair because it is giving me a fit at this point. AJ, we're almost done. So I've just finished rinsing out his conditioner and he has been detangled. So now I'm going to gently towel dry his hair and we will move on to styling. Okay, for this part, I will be using Bronner Brothers castor oil cream, and it's actually good for babies' hair and children's hair, so it will be good for human hair, especially his, because again, he has kinky curly hair. So I just use a good amount and I just work through all of his hair. And again, this is totally optional. If you do have a reborn with human hair, especially if it's really kinky, then you can find a great product that will work good, and you don't want to put too much in there because you don't want a buildup of product. So I only put this in his hair once and that's good enough. So since his hair is already detangled, I'm just brushing it up and putting it in his very famous man bun. I do use a Demon brush, and I also use a boar's hair brush because it's really soft. And guys, again, you want to make sure you use caution when you're using products, as well as combing, because you don't want to over comb because you can run the risk of pulling out your human hair. And remember, it's a doll, it's not going to grow back. So now I'm just brushing it up and putting it in his famous man bun. And AJ, guess what, babe? We are done, babe. I think he is glad that he is done with this part. So I'm going to just twist his little curl around and we are finished.
AJ is all done and his hair is all fresh and clean. And if you have difficult or unruly human hair, again, just, you know, it's not going to be the end of the world. I know it's going to be difficult to come out, but just take time and be patient. And here is my little man's hair. So AJ is all done. Now let's move on to Miss London. So Miss London has Mohair, as you can see here. I have not washed her hair in a long time, but I've used a lot of product on her, so she definitely needs to get her hair washed. Now Mohair is of course much different than human hair is, so I want to make sure I get out all the product that I put in her hair. Excuse me if my hand is in the way. I'm trying to make sure that I get out all the product. And with them, with Mohair, you can use any type of Johnson & Johnson or any type of baby shampoo. And I know a lot of artists will put that in their care directions if you do decide to wash the Mohair. So yeah, and you can just feel the product build up in it, so I know it's time to wash it. So I'm going to take out all of her hair bows and meet you back at the sink.
Okay guys, next up we have Miss London here, and again, just like I did with AJ, make sure you use cool or cold water, because you don't want the water to be too hot, because it can have a tendency to nap up or draw up the fiber, and we don't want that. Also, again, you don't want to over wet the head or get water in the areas that are open, like if the nose is open, because you can run the risk of getting mold inside of the head, and we don't want that. So here I'm using the Johnson & Johnson 2-in-1 Baby Conditioning Shampoo, and I really like this. Again, it's your option. You can use whatever product you see fit. I just prefer Johnson's products because they are good for baby's hair, so it would be good for Mohair as well. And you want to gently comb the product through the hair. You don't want to overcomb and run the risk of pulling out your rooted hair. That will be a disaster. We don't want that to happen. So just be really careful when you're combing through the hair. And if you do have any color that comes out in the water, that's okay, because 9 out of 10 Mohair is dyed. If you have a lot of color that comes out in the water, then that means that the dye was improperly dyed on the Mohair, and that is not nice. But here we are almost done. I will not be using any conditioner because I don't need any for her hair. It's already soft enough.
You can, if you want, put some type of baby detangler. I will suggest, I have seen the Barbie hair children's detangler. You can get it from like the dollar store. I know some people are selling it for $2-3. But that, I've used that in her hair, and it actually has like pink coloring in it, and it actually tinged her hair a little bit. You can see that it's a little bit browner at the tip of her hair, but otherwise you can use any type of detangler that you want. But I didn't put anything in her hair. I just put water, and I use this on her edges. I'm not going to use it because I'm not going to really style with her, but this is just what I use, and I put it on her edges so it can stay down. But I won't be using any of that today. I just had it on the bed because I was using it for another video. But her mohair is just so soft and pretty, and her hair is nice and clean. Yep. And where I got this from, I got one of these from Target. It's like boar hair bristles, and it's so great for their hair. It's in the children's hair product area, and that's where I got this one for like $1.50 or maybe $2. But I like it because it's perfect for my reborn hair, and it's easy to comb through it, and easy to style. So I hope this video was helpful for somebody. If you like it, please make sure you give one of these. If you didn't like it, then don't comment at all. And I will see you guys in the next video. Hug and kiss those babies for me, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.